What's up, everybody? Thanks a lot for tuning in to another Sunday night convo with the homies. This your boy Superb Kicks. We got PR underscore 23 in the building, Cali Rod underscore 84, and Block Boy Chef in the building. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
How's it
Hey, what's
going,
good?
man?
Been a minute,
What's
been a
going
minute.
on? What's up?
Yes, sir. Been a minute since we've been live, man. Let's get to it, man. How everybody been, though? Families,
Oh,
everybody good?
everything cool around here, man.
Good, good.
Smooth.
I see you getting the fatties right.
Yep.
Wood Nation. Let's get into it. We're gonna hop into the first topic tonight. Unfortunately, we had another tragic death in the black community, with the with rapper Coolio having a heart attack. Come to find out few of the details. He ended up having a heart attack on one of his friends' bathroom floor, went to the bathroom and never came out. And they said they found him up in the bathroom, unresponsive, and he was DOA in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. Did y'all hear anything about this?
I didn't.
Yeah, man. Seen
Yeah, I
it.
heard about him dying. I didn't know the details, but I knew he had some, some issues from years ago. I didn't know if that had resurfaced or not.
Yeah, and I just seen him not too long ago. It's crazy on Jimmy Kimmel. I watch Jimmy Kimmel almost every night, and he was on there judging like a belly flop contest or some shit like that. It was funny as hell. And then to see him on there and then hear that he gone, man, it was like crazy. He didn't look, too bad. You know what I mean? Like only thing that it was hella bomedy is that he took off his hat, and I never knew this or I paid no attention, but he basically went bald and he cut his hair all the way bald except the two little things that the braids that used to come up,
Yeah,
and,
I
and he
seen
used
that.
and he cut holes in his hats so you wouldn't even know, and then the braids would come through the hat and shit, and then the hat he took the hat off. I was like, damn, I did not know that this dude got straight two pigtails on the top, my nigga, straight bald. I was like,
I
damn,
actually seen
they
that.
doing the legend dirty between him and Stevie Wonder. Like, damn, like fire y'all beauticians, my nigga. But rest in peace to Coolio, though, is a unfortunate and tragic situation. And then speaking of Stevie Wonder, I'm glad that I said that. So I was watching this interview or listening to some interview or whatnot, and they was talking about Coolio with the Gangsta Paradise song, and they said that Coolio didn't want it to be nothing gangster related, anything like that. So he went back in and rewrote the song and no cuss words or anything to get Stevie Wonder's approval, because I guess it was a Stevie Wonder song. And Stevie Wonder gave him approval, but took 95% of the residuals off of the song. So Coolio had to split 5% with his record company, my dude. And that was Coolio's biggest song. And Stevie Wonder made all the money off of it, my guy.
Damn.
Dang.
That song was the biggest one, man. I remember that was on the Dangerous Mind soundtrack.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. And then I was listening to
Man.
that. I was like, damn, Stevie Wonder's a cold character for that, my nigga. Like 95%. And then you still agreed to do that. That was crazy. I was like, this nigga Stevie Wonder blind and he robbing niggas.
He didn't even get no 70-30. He just went
Yeah.
all the way upside his head, 95-5.
And then I'm like, how do you split 5% with your company, nigga? That's your record company. That's crazy, bro. And then they
He got
getting
he got
more
like
than
a
you.
point.
Yeah, the record company getting more than he was.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
surprised your manager or the record label or your lawyers let you sign that deal.
But I guess like PR mentioned, with it being on that Dangerous Mind soundtrack and all that, like people didn't know, like that's like Warren G Regulator. Like people didn't know who Warren G was, but they know who the hell Regulator song was, you know what I mean? And the same
right.
probably
Yeah.
thing with Coolio with that Gangster's Paradise, people didn't really know who he was, and then they did know who he was when that song came out. Like some people didn't know Coolio was with Dub C in the Mass Circle. That was one of my favorite, groups growing up. You don't work, you don't eat, all that good shit. Him and Dub C was in a group together. Dub C in the Mass Circle.
Yeah. My
You
uncle
know, that's
had
some.
that first CD. My uncle had that first tape. My uncle had that shit. I remember. I
That's,
didn't know it was Coolio, but I remember seeing back then the dudes behind with Dub C.
yeah, that's some old West Coast. You know, I'm 44, so you know that was right in my little age group with the West Side Connect. I mean, not West Side Connect, but South Central Cartel and all that
Yeah,
good
I
shit.
remember
Compton
all
Most
that.
Wanted, yeah, Compton Most Wanted, all that good shit. That was within that within that era.
I know I had that Jealousy in the Massacre.
Yeah, that one of my favorite songs was the "You Don't Work, You Don't Eat." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If y'all, if y'all got Spotify or something, if you after the show or something, y'all got some time, download that onto y'all Spotify. I guarantee you, it's gonna be some good music on there. That's when Dub C was really Dub C. But we're gonna hop into this next topic right here. Let me do this first. Get this banner. The PNB Rock shooting and killing at the Roscoes. Y'all hear details, give y'all some details with that right here. Let me hop to the next picture real quick first. All right, so basically, this gentleman right here, if you read it right here, it says his 17-year-old son, Freddie Trone, has been arrested with connection of the shooting. And this gentleman right here was the getaway driver. The reason why they ain't showing the son's picture, of course, we all know that he's underage. So that's why they're showing the father. But basically, what came out is that he was at the Inglewood Roscoe's eating there. And then some dude they show on video that was wearing all red was in there eating before the dude got there and got up, made a phone call, and then met this dude right here in the parking lot. And it shows all this on camera. And then this dude leaves and comes back with his son, and his son goes straight in there and and basically just go straight in there, masked up, and go into the Roscoe's and just point the gun at the dude and tell him to give up everything. And then he don't give up everything, and he shot him in the chest, and then went to the wife, his girl or whatever, and got all her jewelry, told her to give up all this shit. And then as a dude dying, he hit him 2 more times in the back on the ground and with the gun, and then flip him over and then start taking all his jewelry. A little 17-year-old nigga.
that's
Dang.
a whole lot right there.
And then they say the pops pick him back up down the street, and then they burn the car like a couple of blocks away from their neighborhood. And then he put his shoes and his shirt in the car, but they didn't like burn all the way or some shit. So that's where the evidence and all that shit coming from.
Big dummy.
Me, I think he a piece of shit as a father to even put your kid in that predicament. You basically get a phone call from one of your homies and go get your son, my dude, and
Yeah,
have him do some gay shit like this. That's hella fraud.
that was
As a parent.
absolutely fraudulent. You're supposed to call your homie. You don't
Now
put your kid in
the
that.
little nigga is gone for the rest of his life. Now the father gonna be gone for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? It's like crazy, bro. And then they looking for the fourth suspect. They arrested the stepmom for helping burn the car and all that shit.
Oh
But
yeah, everybody's telling.
yeah, it's about to be a
Man, it's
whole.
a whole family
That's
ordeal
crazy.
for a little piece of jewelry. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's a little piece of jewelry, but ain't nothing that's gonna change. I mean, what, a good weekend or couple of weeks or something? It ain't
You
nothing
ain't
gonna
gonna even be
change
able
your
to
life
sell
like
it
that.
though. You ain't gonna even be
No,
able to
man,
sell
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
you
To
can't do
somebody
that.
on the
But
street for like pennies on a dollar.
Facts.
yeah, you can only thing good out of that jewelry was the metal. You can melt the metal, but the stones, you done. You can't do nothing with that. You ain't getting nothing out of that.
Yeah, that was just a lost cause right there, and somebody lost his life for basically nothing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
shit,
seen
just
the
give
little
it up.
video of
What about
him,
that part?
on the ground.
I mean, he ain't gotta get shot. He said give it up. He could have threw that shit at him.
Man, like take this
Yeah,
shit. You know it's
nigga, this ain't
insured.
shit, nigga. Here, nigga.
You know this shit is
Good one.
insured.
My fault. I was slipping and be out. And they still probably would have caught him because they still would have did the same shit to get rid of the goddamn car.
Man,
All that was unnecessary. Like, go ahead, get these niggas up. Ain't no
Yeah,
chain, watch, nothing worth dying for. Get that shit up and it's insured. You're a rapper.
let it
yeah.
go.
Then the fact about it, he did like an interview with academics that's saying he almost got robbed like a few weeks before then.
Yeah, because I heard he moved to LA. I
Yeah,
think somebody like said that he basically
yeah,
was living there. It wasn't because of his
yeah.
girl posting the location. I guess he was supposed to be like a blood or something, or Crip or something. One of them, like he was banging against some blood niggas in Inglewood or some shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he was active and he was doing interviews. I mean, not interviews, but Instagram lives. Addressing the situation and shit like that. You know what I mean? Which it don't. Warden. Losing his life over no bullshit, and it's us as the black community. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all speak on it because I don't want to get too political and anti-black or whatever somebody want to say. But we push a line with Black Lives Matter and this when police kill us. But after the protest, it's same people that's out there protesting the black killing will go out there and go do a drive-by or a walk up and go shoot some brothers. You get what I'm saying? And it's us in the black community that kill all the people that can make a change. You know what I mean? And it's us. And we just designed to hate each other, bro. I have no idea what it's about, but the hate is within, my dude, and it's no reversing the cycle, my nigga. You know what I mean? We continuously living on with the same means of what we didn't grew up as kids coming up as seeing black on black crime, and the shit is still going on.
This is true.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I
Definitely
mean,
agree with that.
you gotta think, you put a whole lot of hungry people all together. It ain't like they're around a whole bunch of hungry Mexicans and Asians. He's around a whole bunch of black folks. The first person you're gonna go get is the person right next to you. That's the reason to hoard you together anyway. Because if there was a mixed community, they'd be doing it to everybody. The people who don't have nothing and can't find a way take forever since people.
Big facts. But that don't negate gang banging and drive-by shooting. That don't have nothing to
No,
do with, you know what I
it
mean,
don't. But the fact that we people been killing people since
brainwash.
people been here. Now it just went to a fact of herding people together, and then we just gonna publicize what they do and not what everybody else does.
And it's just like you like if in what you mentioning is completely true because the same shit goes on in the white communities and everything
Yeah,
like
but it's
that.
not
But at the
news.
same time, they're the white communities is not coming together as if Black Lives Matter and making some, which is a big deal. Don't take my words for granted. Making a big deal when the police kill us, but then we'll go out and on the same day it's 5, 6 killings of black on black crimes in the same day.
But we still
That's
make a
my
big
point.
deal about it. Every time a homie or somebody fall down, it's a big deal. When the news cameras get there, people say the same thing. It's senseless. There ain't no reason for him to die. He was young and somebody had to do that. We do the same thing. We still be in there protesting without the Black Lives Matter
Big facts.
every time it happens.
Big
It's just the
facts.
cycle of what you would call an urban war.
And let me say this too. Let me say this too. And this is a quote that I seen also. So these are not my words. I'm just reciting the quote. So basically, what they say is that black people or people in the urban community have a problem when a person makes money and leave the community, but these are the results of when you don't leave the community when you got money. These
Right.
are the results. You know what I mean, right here. So you're in a catch-22 situation, and that's what they're saying. The people that matter of fact, I think it was Fat Joe, if I'm not mistaken. But they was like the ones that stay in the hood after they get money and try to make a change in their community, be the ones that die in their own community, bro.
Yeah, because you tip the scale again. See, now you got so much in this area where there's so little. Your food. That's why you leave the community, but it's physically, but you try to be active in the community politically.
Big facts, big facts.
Yeah,
And
I
and
mean
it's
that was
kind of hard.
that's the case in.
Go ahead, Cali Rock.
Nah, go ahead. Now I was
No,
saying that's the case example what happened to the Nipsey Hussle. A guy who was,
Jam
who
Master
was
Jay.
gang banging in his community. Yeah, who was gang banging that community, tried to come back and try to show, the youngsters are the ones beneath them, try to uplift them, so they won't have to go down his same struggle and let them know that, hey, it is a way besides, gang banging or robbing or killing. And I ain't gonna say, well, yeah, he lost his life. It turned on him because he right there at his own shop, his own business, his own plaza that he don't, provided jobs for people in the community for. He got
Man,
killed right there,
right there, my
and
nigga.
that's sad. Like, and we just don't see the bigger picture like that. It's always jealousy instead of like, hey, this man trying to help, or trying to, you know, make the kids' lives better. But we take him out, and we just negated all that he did. And now we back at square one.
And me personally, with the Nipsey, especially with being provided the videos that the world was able to see, I just feel that that was a senseless killing, but it was kind of personal for him to come the second time. If y'all seen the video, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
Exactly.
for
yeah, yeah, yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah.
it was not saying it was a hit. I don't want to get all critical and
No,
shit like
it
that.
was
It
personal.
it was personal for this nigga to walk up on him, dome him, Nipsey fall, everything, and then he walk up on him and still hit him again a few times, my nigga, and
But
walk away.
but the word on that was he was a snitch and Nipsey didn't put it out there, nigga. You was snitching paperwork out. Get the fuck out of here. He
Yeah,
was
come
dead
back when
on the
you right.
street. He was dead on the street. It's one thing when a regular homie said, but when the most popping homie in the whole turf,
That
niggas
could
like,
that
yeah,
can
you a
change the
snitch.
narrative.
It's
That
it's
can
it's
that
a
can
wrap.
change the
You you,
narrative. Nipsey say,
you
bro.
can't.
Nipsey say, bro, don't fuck with the nigga. He cool. You know what I
It's
mean?
over.
Yada. It's no more fucking
You
with the
can't go.
nigga.
Where you gonna give your money at? What you gonna do, nigga?
Man,
He cut him off, and that's why I think that happened like that. He cut his throat in the street, and then he didn't have nothing. What not?
yeah, but
Because when I can't go to the block and post up. Niggas is on me. I gotta. What do I do? I did done this all my life. I probably got strikes. I can't get a regular job. I'm gonna work at McDonald's. This nigga, he think he that sick. And he just went there.
and then add meth to that, all that everything that you're saying, and then add meth to it.
It's over. And then on the unfortunate part of Nipsey, you know who you are. You got to be insulated.
Double pick.
That's why you got that security. You want to go and not be insulated. He's not supposed to be able to get to you like that. That's why people in his position are insulated, and you got to go through people to even try to talk to him.
Measures of precaution, my dude. Like you got to just always, and you never know what can
Thank
happen.
you.
That's like you said with security. You got to have that shit all the way around you, even though that's your set. Everything you in there meeting your
It
homie,
don't
doing all
matter.
that. You got to have that with you all the time, my dude. Now imagine how your security gonna feel for the rest of their life, knowing that they was
Yeah.
supposed to be there for you,
And should have said when you was like, nah, I'm good. Should have been like, nah, I don't care. I'm going anyway.
man.
And they didn't. And they're like, ugh.
But until these rappers change the narrative, not saying karma because I don't know nothing about this gentleman right here, and I'm not gonna assassinate his character or any way or mean. But when the rappers change the narrative, that's when the results are going to change. You know what I mean? If you keep
Uh,
rapping about killing your ops and doing this and doing that and XYZ gonna end up happening to you. You know what I mean?
All right, you know what? Spice One killed more niggas than anybody in the history of rapping, and ain't nobody smoked Spice.
Man.
Hey man, the most dangerous job in America, rapper.
but
Thing is,
Right
now
but
right
you
about
got you
now.
got the social media now. That's what's
if you
gonna
ain't
be
look at
fire.
if you got the money, stay away. You can't be trying to hang
Yeah,
with
they
these
be
dudes. They playing with you.
But that's our mentality that we we can't accept that we don't have the money unless the next man know I got money.
And then
Bill Gates don't care. He gonna wear a regular Hawaiian $10 shirt, but we gotta,
and he gonna
next to
blend
everybody.
in.
You probably wouldn't even know. Yeah, you probably wouldn't even know who he was. Worth billions of dollars. What's that? Warren Buffett eat at Dairy Queen every day, but we going in Roscoe's with I don't know how much jewelry he had on. I'm just saying $100,000 worth of jewelry. You in the middle of the hood. Like, what I care about, the next man knowing I got all this for. That's for me to know.
That's the
But that's our
internet. They doing
mentality.
it
We
for the
want
clout.
everybody to know. That's what I'm
They
saying.
do all this
And
shit
that's
for
and
the
the
clout
cloud is
and the
what's getting
likes.
you killed.
They,
Because that's what's getting you killed.
Them lights, them hearts.
And everybody,
yeah.
and one thing about social media, nobody put the bad things that's happening to them in life. They always put the good things. So it makes it look
Nah.
like your life is
Yeah.
great. You know what I mean? And make a motherfucker jealous. You know what I mean? And you could be average, same person, just came up on a few extra dollars. Like everybody that's on this thing then came up on a few dollars that was unexpected and drastically that could have been like almost half-ass life changing. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's all about what you do with that money. It could, you know what I mean? Everybody's put in position. I don't care what nobody say in this world. Everybody has had a turn to financially be stable, and it's up to you to make the wrong decision. Some people choose to be alcoholics and don't go to work or whatever the situation. Some people have gambling problems. Some people have all kinds of addictions, and that what takes away from your prosperity within that moment with God blessing you. You get what I'm saying?
absolutely. I
Yeah.
see that all the time. That's an absolute
And
fact.
that's when jealousy and envy, those keep when jealousy and envy works together, it creates this thing called hate. And now you hate this person for no absolute reason, but because you're jealous and you're envy of this gentleman's lifestyle, because you want your shit to just change in an instant blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Overnight, I'm cracking. I want to win
Yeah.
the lottery. Like you preserving your life on winning the lottery every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
That's
want
that's
instant
not healthy.
gratification for everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, some people are instant
He
gratification type people. They
definitely.
need it now, and this culture has created that type of consumer. You need everything now, now, now.
Big
So you
facts.
go for
Speak on
them.
it.
You go for that. You need. I got to spend that $10 on the lotto. I
Hey,
got
I do
to.
it. I do it. Shit, I'm not even going. I'll sit here and speak on the people that do it or don't do it. I do it all
Yeah,
the
I do
time.
it too.
That it's luck. You know what I mean? Anything can
I
happen, my
I
nigga.
do it for fun. If that shit go in the triple digits, I'll be like, yeah, you can have $2. Shit.
I always had a dream. I always had a dream as a youngster as coming up and being able to have 2 to 3 car transportations, just pull up on the block and just have the keys and everything in it and just tell the homies to pick what cars they want. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah,
Like little things like that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
To be able to look out for your people because you got it. Which is little shit, but being able to put people in properties and shit like that, bro, is priceless, man.
yeah.
Owning concrete in
But
California, man, is hitting the lottery shit.
Real
but you know
shit.
what? Master P said something like that. He said it don't. He said he wanted to do that for his homies and people in the street. And he said it ain't. He said you can give away 10 cars, to homies in the street. You think you doing something, but it's that 11th
Get
person
that
who didn't
11.
get that car. It's
Speak
that
on it.
11th person. That's when that jealousy hit you. He said that's the man that kill you, not for
That's
the 10.
man.
Before it's that 11th person who didn't get it, and that's where all that come from.
Big facts, my nigga. Because you, like they say, you can't look out for everybody. And Nipsey said it
Yeah,
too in one of his interviews. He said, and this is some shit that I took to heart because I mean, growing up, we all had boys we grew up with high school that we thought that we was gonna hang with forever, even growing up in our neighborhoods
yeah,
and all that shit, right? So Nipsey said that it's certain homies in your neighborhood that's going to take the cheat code that you give them and run with it and may even be more successful than you. But then there's some homies that just want to get fed, that don't got no hustle, that don't want to hustle, that just want to get fed. And he's like, you got to respect both sides of it. You know what I mean? And you got to know
yeah,
how to treat each one of them.
Each one of them. Yeah.
And if you look at it in your circles that you didn't had or have, there's always, you know what I mean. There's never 100% population of go getters. There's none. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be one that's being taken care of that ain't about his hustle. You got to always pick this nigga up, or you know what I mean. All this is something going on, and then that just makes what makes your click. You know what I mean? If everybody was successful, the click would be different.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right about that.
The whole clique rarely is all successful. If it's more than three niggas, it's rarely all successful. Because like you said, if somebody play all those positions.
Big facts. It's a need. It's a need for everything, and a want and everything. But at the same time, you know what I mean. The point is, you know what I mean. You just got to pick and choose your circle to have around you, especially when you're at this type of level that this young man was right here, the PMB rock gentleman. Like
Yeah,
basically, you gotta move different. Not you don't have fuck the narrative about you being a sellout. You didn't work that hard in life to still be doing the same shit broke niggas is doing. You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah,
Appreciate the hustle and grow
yeah,
with it.
Just do that same, had that same mentality, but doing it on rich nigga shit. You know what I mean? Simple as that. That's all you got to do, my dude. And
People be
protect that
wanting to fit
wealth.
in, though.
Shit. All of us know better than to go to that Roscoe's. There's plenty other Roscoe's.
oh, yeah.
And I'm going to Hollywood Roscoe's or no Roscoe's. I may hit Pico up depending on if it's during the week or something early in the morning.
Man,
But if it ain't Hollywood
DoorDash
Roscoe's,
and
I'm not going to
Roscoe's.
that. Especially that one. The wifey seen that one and
We
was
know
like,
better.
the
So why
wifey
you
seen
pull up
that
in
one
a
on
Maybach?
TV. Man,
Yeah.
speak on it, fam.
The only business that one getting from me is some DoorDash or Uber Eats or
That's
something. I
it.
ain't
I'm
going in there.
telling you.
But did
I'm
you did
done.
y'all see
DoorDash.
how y'all see Kodak Black is getting backlash with him posting a to go of Roscoe's and giving a basically a rest in peace to this dude PMB Black Rock or whatever, and people basically saying he taking shots at him. No, he basically saying it to all these new little rappers in so many words and everybody else out there. It's cool to have to go shit. Go get somebody in your crew to
What's
go get
supposed to be
it for
going
you.
on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go
Exactly.
get your manager go
Exactly.
get it for you or something, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas in Roscoe's is in Roscoe's ain't just hungry for food, nigga.
No. And
Like
people
you
with
can get. I
less have
mean,
gotten
And
got.
PR hit it on the nail
you
though.
get it. You
Like,
could.
why
Yeah.
go to that Roscoe's in a
And
Maybach, my
made
nigga?
that. Yeah.
And it's niggas out here wearing the same jewelry that you wearing and fake, and they hopping out in Nissan Sentras and shit. And niggas know, oh, that shit ain't real. You know what I mean? I ain't about to waste my time with this shit. Niggas wearing middle of the mall jewelry and shit. You know what I mean?
I can't with the middle of the ball jewelry. But it's the truth.
Real talk though, my nigga, and it's crazy, bro. Like, and these dudes is like faking like that saying though is so true to me, bro. Niggas be really out here faking it until they make it, my dude. Like very unnecessary.
Yep, you are right
Few
about
niggas
that.
that done made it. Few niggas that done made it that's still faking it because they done made it so they can fake it. They ain't spending all that money on certain items.
Man, this
No.
niggas that say they got like damn, who was that? I don't know if you guys seen that interview, but it was an interview like about a decade ago or less. And dude was on there saying that all his pieces, he got replicas of all his pieces. So when he go on tours out of town, he take his replica pieces and
Replica.
not his real
Yeah.
pieces.
Smart. I would.
Man, that's just who said that? Chad Ocho Cinco. They was asking him like, they like, why you don't got a Rolex? Why you don't got no AP? He said, hey, why do I need that? He said, time is free. He said, what I need that for? What I need something that's $250,000 when I can just go up and ask you, hey, what time it is? He's like, I
That
don't need
nigga
all that.
that nigga just posted a video of his wife or girlfriend, I don't know if he married to her, or that's his girlfriend or whatnot, of her, and he said, "Hair and makeup done by me. I watch YouTube tutorials to learn how to do this. All pennies count, saving money." I was like, "This nigga is burnt. He ain't
Hey,
buying
Chad is
nothing."
burnt. He is burnt.
Yeah.
He said, "Hair and makeup done by me." I said, "That is crazy, my
Stop
nigga."
saving them pennies. We gonna go ahead and let her go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you doing that? That's a few hundred, 500 max or something. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
right now you just being a penny pincher, man. You go ahead and make that. You got all kind of bread. Go ahead and let that happen.
That
You can
nigga
let
drive
that
a
happen.
a, a smart car and some more shit.
Prius or something like that. He
Yeah,
was
the one of
driving.
the little small ones, the little smart cars, I think, or some shit. That nigga's a fool, my dude.
Yeah.
But let's hop on to this next topics right here. We got these headlines about Kanye West and Adidas basically parting ways and feuding after his contract is up in 2026. Basically, Adidas put a statement out that basically Yeezy can't wear no more Yeezys as of right now, and some more like all types of BS going on between them two. And Yeezy basically saying he about to create his own brand and start his own Yeezy line. And then also they I think it's gonna be like a collab with Balenciagas or something like that, because he's headlining the Balenciagas show right now, overseas right now, and modeling in a fashion show and shit like that. So I'm thinking it's gonna be some kind of retail type affordable Balenciagas for everybody, Yeezy style.
I don't know if the comfort's about to go up out of them because the whole comfort system for that Yeezy is Adidas. So it won't niggas won't be walking on clouds no more.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the only thing I don't understand about that is like what you expect him to do, Kanye. Like you just thought you was gonna come in that Nike was first, then now Adidas. These brands been established way before it was any Kanye. It's a business to them. They ain't trying to. No matter what, if you're an innovator, if you're a stylish genius, it's all about a dollar to them. So now what they go do? They go sell your Yeezys and retro them forever.
Man,
And it's
Yeah.
just you just
Water
another
that
entity
shit
to
down.
them.
Easy for
Like
everybody.
what you expect?
Yeezy for everybody.
that dirt cheap.
Yeah, like okay,
And they about to
They
have
just gonna
all the
say, oh,
colors to slide into the wall.
80
they gonna
bucks.
have crazy colors, crazy collabs. Now it's gonna be Yeezy and who else with Adidas? They gonna have a collab together, or the next rapper like Travis Scott with Jordan. Like they like okay.
Go try again.
So, I mean, okay, yeah.
uh,
Ever since that
And that's
dude,
I like
mom
how you
passed.
said that
Go
they've
ahead,
been
PR.
established for a long time, and he's just trying to come in and kind of want to put a stamp on something that these big companies, Adidas and Nike, they have been putting in a whole lot of work for a whole lot of time. You know what I mean? So he's a little man to them, and he want to be bigger than what they are.
Because
Yeah,
he
And I don't
feeling
think
he
you'll
that's
never be
made
bigger
them
than the
what they
brand.
are. Yeah, he feeling like he
right.
made them as big as they are right
Yeah,
now.
and
Competing.
he did it though.
What they say, Stripes jumped over Jordan. I mean, the jump man or something. Yeezys
But you
leaped
gotta
over
look
the
at it.
jump
If it
man.
wasn't if Nike and Adidas never gave him an opportunity, he might have never had the opportunity. So he can't even look at it. He's not even showing gratitude for his situation. And
Facts.
not every superstar
Yeah,
gets that situation. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Shit, his shit do better than LeBron's.
but the thing about it is Nike ain't changed their style. Nigga, these are Jordans from the 80s. Jordans from the 90s.
Yeah,
They ain't changed nothing. They changed some colors. He gotta be innovative and keep coming with something new. He can't just keep retroing. And now he gonna have to start all over again.
And Nike, they got a lawsuit against Adidas for that fly knit, like for the Adidas to set up the Yeezy Boost, how it's that knit.
Yeah.
That first came from Nike with the fly knit.
Oh yeah.
So they had so that's not even being like super innovative as far as having a full woven sock shoe.
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit right now. You know what I mean? Unnecessary. Which Kanye being Kanye, you know what I mean? Same thing he doing with going through his wife and everything. He'll fuck around and reconcile this relationship real soon, and then got somebody else that he trying to do some new business with on the back burner, and they about to lose a gang of money.
yeah.
Hey, but I
That's
mean,
all it
you gotta
is.
think
Like,
about it. If messing with him, you making money. Adidas made money. I mean, he is, but it's just, or do you want to deal with that?
yeah, because shoes made him a billionaire more than his music.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, okay, that's all I gotta say about Kanye. Okay,
Hey, speaking of music though, you hear that he was shopping around his music or whatever, his catalog, and then he tried to
Catalog.
say he didn't put that out there and all this other shit. But on the back burner, it came out right after they said that Future got like 170 million dollars for his catalog. And so imagine what Kanye would get for his. So that's what he probably just wanted to, arrogance, wanted to see shit. He got this amount. Let me see what I can get. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And then it came out, and then he was mad that the people he sent the information to, or his people sent the information to, leaked it, and he tried to deny it. But it's big money right now, and people selling they catalog, and I feel that that's something. If you got kids, that's something you leave for
that's
them,
yeah, that's crazy.
or if you
He
do
didn't
cash
sell the
out,
master.
go
The
ahead.
thing is, he didn't sell the master. Excuse me to cut you off. Future didn't sell the masters. He just sold the publishing for like 20 years, where they can use it in commercials and like on YouTube and certain
Oh, then
things
that's
like that.
that's winning.
That's yeah, okay. Yeah, that's winning.
That's stupid
But he still
winning.
got the masters. He just sold the publishing
Oh, then
for
there it is
20
there. Then
years.
that's a
So
that's a
they ain't got
boss
to send
move.
him a check every time they play it.
Yeah, that's a boss move
Right.
right there. So they got access and rights to use it for whatever they want to use it for the X Y amount of years or whatever, but he still got the master. Yeah, that's smart as hell. That's smart as hell.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know it was that, that uh
Yes, I was
technical, and
tripping
that's
on
that's
that.
mean.
Stupid. I was hot. I was hot. And then I read into it a little bit more, and that's what it was. So I was a little upset myself. Like, bro, people fight for their masters. You know what I mean? And you got them. You gonna give it up for 70? You got
Man,
70 somewhere.
And I think that's why people fight for their master so they can do stuff like that instead of the record label being able to sell it to like video games and YouTube and all this
Yep.
other stuff. You got the
you see,
masters coming through you.
you see what rest in peace Gonzo said when we had him on for an interview. He said that GTA saved his life, my dude. With them using his stuff on there. Was it Grand Theft Auto?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
that.
He,
Remember,
Grand
he
Theft
said
Auto.
that
Yeah.
saved his life at a time. He said he don't know where he would have been if he didn't get that. He was like, they did big numbers with that. And so,
yeah.
like by them not even having to pay you by putting it on there, they may have to pay you something, but not as much as they would have had to pay to get your, you know what I mean, your consent to put them on a video game. I mean, put you on a video game. But it's big money in here, my dude. And let's hop into the next topic. This hurricane Ian, y'all seeing this in the Puerto Ricos and the Florida areas, and now it's hitting the Carolinas. It didn't really do too much damage, pretty much. I ain't gonna say that because it may have been people losing their life in this, so I don't want to throw it up under the rug like it wasn't nothing. But not but they saying that it was only like power outages for a long time, trees falling uh on um on electrical wires and stuff like that. Did you guys hear anything different?
I heard
Yeah,
about
I seen it on the
the water.
news.
The water, like to one of them islands, got sucked up. It dried out an island over there by They got a millionaire island over there in the Bay Area. And I heard that the hurricane. My sister was sending me some pictures that there was some water. They had an island in the water. The hurricane water.
Damn, I think I did see an image of that too, like where all the water was gone, and then they were showing alligators walking down the street and everything, my dude, like crazy. Yeah,
I
but
know I seen
prayers
something
up
that
for
the
everybody
death
involved.
toll is up there though. I think it's somewhere like in the 70s.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I didn't want to sweep it under the rug like it wasn't nothing because I know it's, I heard that it was deaths in this
Yeah,
hurricane.
it's somewhere around 70, 75 so far, I think.
Let's hop into this. Y'all see this right here with Brett Favre with this welfare fraud. Basically got $20 million to build a gymnasium for his daughter's volleyball team at the time, and basically they said that he robbed some money and said that he had people that was handicapped in the college, and that's where they gave him this money, and then come to find out it wasn't. And people asked him on numerous occasions not to do it because it wasn't on politic wise, far as their narrative that they're trying to move with the college, and he still went ahead with this. If you guys heard anything about this right here,
I just heard
Yeah, I've
just a
been
little
reading up
bit.
on it. Yeah, his daughter is on the volleyball team at Southern Miss, and that's his alma mater. And he wanted to build them a new, like I guess like gym to play volleyball in.
correct.
So he funneled the funds to say it came through his charity, but it actually came from the state through his charity to his daughter's school. So that's
Oh
how
yeah.
he got tied up in it because it was like that. He gave them like $5 million to build whatever, but it was actually money they allocated through the state.
So with that, is that is that crime that they saying that he committed? Is it validating jail time? Kelly Rock, you hear me? Can you hear me, Kelly Rock? I guess not.
I think he's might have tapped out.
Yeah. All right, shit. Me personally, I feel that only thing that I can say about this because I haven't did my due diligence and even look into this and even like I only read the headlines and news and everything like that. But my thing is this is not getting any airplay, any
No,
airplay at all, and I feel it needs to be more light bringing to this subject right here, especially the less fortunate people that he took money from, and Mississippi is, if not the poorest state that we have, it's up in the top three, 100%. And for you to do that to them, that just a very unfortunate situation right there, 100%. And Kelly Rod and Black Boy, y'all on mute. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all on
nah.
mute. All right. And then I just feel like I said this, if you guys want to skip this subject and hop on to it, but I feel that this situation, not with us, you know what I mean, and by no means, but just in general with the media, needs to have a little more light shed on this right here instead of
I think it
keeping it
does
under the
too.
rug.
If
Was
it
he
had
looking
been
at jail
any
time?
black athlete,
That's what
I
I was
don't
asking
even
BR.
know.
Like I don't know if this was allocating jail time with the magnitude of the crime. That's what I was asking Kelly Rod. Is
Yeah. My bad. I got a phone call come in, but yeah, it's jail time. 'Cause that's a federal crime. It's like embezzlement.
exactly that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
saying.
I was thinking.
And
They'll
just
tell
because it
you
That's
ain't
real highlight. That's
fine or
feds.
prison
Like
time.
feds get in.
and they was also saying that if he did end up in a trial or anything like that, that can negate his Hall of Fame status and all types of stuff that they was basically saying. So I don't know if that's going to affect him on that type of magnitude, but look what happened to Pete Rose, and still is
Yeah,
happening to Pete Rose, and this is way worse.
Yeah. So yeah, that it looked bad for him. That's all I got to say.
And it was a selfish act too. It wasn't like he was doing it for his alma mater. He was doing it for his daughter at the time, which would have been a basketball gymnasium slash volleyball.
Volleyball
Yeah,
court, yeah.
but that was for her. You know what I mean? Like real spit.
But the thing was, they said this man made like $150 million in his career,
I was
and
saying he got the bread.
yeah. But mm,
You never know what they
yeah,
doing with that money, man. It wouldn't be surprising
yeah,
if he didn't have it because just because, like you said, he made $150 million. You take into consideration, you know what I mean,
Taxes.
taxes, his agents, they lawyers, XYZ with staff, all that houses you buying, losing money, all types of stuff. I mean, looking out for people like we were just saying. If we got money and did this and did that, we would have been looking out for our peoples and doing all this. You never know what he had to do. So, what I mean,
yeah.
like just because a person like when they be saying he signed for this $150 million contract, if they don't complete that contract, they didn't get that 150 million. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you only
Like,
get about a third or half of that.
and depend on your agent to get you a good signing bonus. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's on you. to make your money make money for you. Real shit. But we gonna hop into this next topic right here. That was a big topic with Ime Duka, the head coach from the Celtics, basically was engaged to Nia Long and got caught having sexual affairs, a consensual relationship, should I say, with a female member of the staff right here. Did you guys hear about this one?
Yeah, I heard about it. I actually didn't know he was with me along.
Yeah, she followed him all the way from San Antonio when he was assistant coach. She used to be there and all that. That's when I knew that that was happening. Seen him at the games. I think it was during the playoff run one year, and I think uh, the head coach for Popovich for the San Antonio Spurs, his wife passed away or something, and he had to stand in for him, and then she was there supporting him because he was head coach for like maybe 2 months or something for the Spurs when Popovich's wife passed away.
Oh man, that was a big dumb move.
Dumb move.
A dummy move.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Nia Long, man. Ever since Friday, she's been a pretty lady to myself.
Yeah, that's crazy. It ain't that much road games. It ain't none of that. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, but that was a big topic that was going on. I ain't going to elaborate too much on that. This is another one that I want to get into right here with this with this
Okay.
inmate right here in a jail facility, and he something happened to him, and you see that scar on his stomach, and after he had that scar on his stomach,
Yeah,
he had a surgery, should I say. They saying that he was denying um medical attention and denying visitations from his family, and this is the state that he's in right now. But they saying that basically he doing 100% better right now. They transferred him to a new facility where it's 100% hospital jail, where he ain't on no restrictions and anything like that. And they said he already didn't gain like 15, 20 pounds in like 2 weeks or some shit.
Oh yeah, he about to hit them.
Yeah, but it's like, how can you, as a correctional officer, CO, see somebody in this state right here and don't report it? I don't give a damn what's going on, what he's denying. He's a deep breath away
He,
from dying, my nigga.
yeah, and he's a
right.
hazard to himself. They should have took him and put him in a hospital against his will. It's not even like he can't fight you. That's how you know that's just a whole lot of gas.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy, bro. To have somebody like that, that's sad, bro. You can see his upper rib cages and his chest, my nigga. Like, damn.
Man, he like what, dying from now malnutrition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Malnutrition.
He take a deep breath too hard, like he gonna die, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Then we'll move on to
I've
this
been seeing
next.
that go
Go ahead.
around, people posting it, trying to get some
Support,
get some support, get some eyesight on there to make them get up and do something about it.
man. Big facts, bro. Cause that's sad right here, my nigga.
That's
Regardless of
why you
what,
can't let prisons go private.
at all, bro. They can't, and that's where the money at, and all these folks trying to invest in that because that's like a multi-billion-dollar business, and that's why they have locking folks up for absolutely no reason. Because they once a bed get empty, my dude, that's money out their pocket.
Yeah, they promise the investors that they'll keep the prison 95-90% full. So they in bed with the devil, like they gotta fill them beds. They gotta keep crime up. They gotta keep motherfuckers coming in there.
Big facts. It's more. They say it's more jails than penitentiaries. I mean, more penitentiaries than elementaries.
Goddamn right.
Big fact. And was y'all up on this right here with DJ Academics? He got a podcast, and he was on his podcast one night, ripping and ranting and drunk, and really made some like real statements that got like pretty much everybody in the industry mad at him right now about making some statements about the forefathers, or should I say the founding fathers of hip hop, basically calling them dusty and all that shit, saying that they ain't doing nothing for the new generation, and like he was going on one, and then basically was on one about the baby. He was talking about how people blackballing him in the industry, and then was on Lil Wayne's daughter, Regina, talking about her and her new little boyfriend or whatnot. Did y'all listen in any of that?
No, I wanted to, I seen it. I was gonna check in on it, but I didn't even tap in.
Same here.
Yeah, he was on one. It's a, I mean, it's, I would say it's a good listen. You know what I mean? For like, if you smoking and just want to listen to somebody ranting and laugh and shit like that, and got some free time. I think it's
Right.
like 3 hours, if not longer, of him, or should I say 2 hours, and a little bit longer of him ranting on his podcast, and some shit that he said kind of like made a little bit of sense, but at the same time, the mental state that he was in with him being drunk, and the way he was talking and slurring and all that, it was coming from a place that he gonna regret in the next few weeks. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's what to fuck that money up.
And that's what it's doing right now. And then you can see like a lot of people right here, MC Light, um, uh, um, uh, who else? Um, who else? LL Cool J. Was on there chopping it up by Ti. Um, Fucking, it was a gang of people. Like I can't even think of everybody that was on there right now, but it was several people that's been basically getting at him about his statements, which I feel was unnecessary. But at the same time, that's his freedom of speech, and that's what he feel, and that's his opinion. And they making it seem like he got a cult following, that's everybody's opinion now that was listening to his podcast or something. You know what I mean? I just don't understand.
That's how he gets booming, by making, talking like reckless like that, or going against the grain, or saying things that will get people to arousal to talk about him. That's kind of how he do his thing. But he also just signed a big deal about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, with somebody. I wonder how that's going to affect his deal he just signed. His situation he got going on.
Yeah, that they quick to fuck up your money, bro. They quick to make you have a investor or somebody drop from your shit and all this whole thing. But like I said, I think he may be good because that came from his podcast. I don't think that
Right.
it was like from like him doing an interview on somebody else's shit or anything like that. I think it may be some kind of other guidelines from him being on his podcast, where what his words don't basically, can't be held against him or some shit like that probably.
Yeah.
But depending on what company it is that you're talking about, he just signed a big deal with, then that shit may not even matter to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It
And
might
or
enjoy
it
the
may
extra
matter.
exposure.
Yeah, or then it may be one that it does matter to them, and then they chop his ass off from the legs.
And it all depends on how much backlash come through.
And like PR saying, it ain't really too much backlash, but from the celebrities. Like if you listen to the commentary section of his podcast, I mean not listen but read, and then listen to read the comments in the shade rooms and all that. It's a lot of people like agreeing with him, like they ain't doing nothing for this younger generation. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like where are these people at? If P Diddy wasn't messing with the little young Miami City girls or whatever, what is he doing right now for hip hop? His name on That's why his name is still there. It ain't nobody doing nothing for nothing right now unless it's making them money. It ain't nobody schooling these young little niggas, and like because they making more money than these dudes ever made. Like it's somebody that could be a
Yeah, they
one night
really
hit.
touching it.
Yeah. It's niggas that you wouldn't even know that got big bread, and you don't know one song they got. You know what I mean? But they investing in so many other kind of ways. That's why they so Chuck E. Cheesed up. Like the gunner nigga, for example, with the with the Young Thug and all that shit. I didn't know who the hell that nigga was, but he, you know what I mean, was already cracking, you know what I mean, before he even came full fledged to the light with rapping. He was already with with Young Thug and hustling and doing all that shit. I didn't know who the hell that nigga was before all that shit.
Right.
I'm another one of these little goofy niggas.
That's kind of like Lil Baby. That nigga was 100,000 there before he even wrote his first rap.
Big facts. You seen that documentary?
Yeah.
Like that shit was cool. I was watching it and I was like, oh yeah, they had to basically, he was like basically the Atlanta's Eazy-E. Like the same thing with NWA, like basically put Eazy-E had the money and he was like, fuck it, let's make him the face of this. You know what I mean? And that's what Baby did. Basically was like, he said he got out the second time and he was like, let me see if this rap shit be a little more serious, man. I'm tired of going to jail.
Right, yeah.
And that was a good decision for
that
him.
nigga's a gambler though. He just won like $1 million in at the casino about
Yeah,
a
I
week or
seen
two
some of
ago.
that and gave all his boys like 10 bands or something.
Right, that nigga
Yeah, I
always
see.
gambling.
Real shit. He just love fucking money, huh, man? That's how it is. When you get money, you
Hey,
get
he be
addicted to it.
paying like real gamblers. He be paying them for like tips and stuff. Like he'll fly him out and come gamble with me. It's a couple because I was watching this one dude that got banned from like all the casinos in Vegas because he just got something to do with. He just so his strategy is so good that it's whooping Vegas, so they got him banned. But Little Baby had flew him out to a casino, gave him like $1 million just to gamble with. It's crazy.
Yeah, fucking crazy, bro. And making way more money than like he didn't make more money than in a couple of days gambling than he did with going on a tour date and got to kick it with
Right,
his family and shit.
right. And I know he's losing too, so he might be just be breaking even. Ain't no telling. He ain't gonna show that 500,000 loss he took.
Shit, my nigga. And then on top of it too, I was watching it may have been his documentary or something or Icebox video, and this nigga Icebox charged him $250,000 for a watch that was only 25,000. And
Wow.
they was like, you got $225,000 credit. You know, he didn't even ask for the money back. He was like, all right, cool, shit, I got $225,000. Man, just make me a piece. You know, doing like, you know, he ain't tripping off the little losses right now. He at that top tier in his life right now where he ain't even tripping off money. Like money
Right.
coming every day right now.
Yeah.
In a few
He's
years,
playing with it.
in a few years he gonna be tripping off every penny.
Thinking about how he could have did some things different, huh?
Real shit, cause
Yeah.
he got them kids, you know, they growing up, getting older, you know what I mean? He gonna have finances, you know, extra finances, and then the music for him ain't gonna be as big. Like it's gonna be a little young nigga that like coming up, especially what's the little dude that he on the song Nardo with some shit. Like he another little young nigga coming up too. Like it's young niggas that's
Yeah,
about to be
Nardo Wick.
pushing. Yeah, they about to be pushing these niggas out the industry, bro. Like not
Yeah.
out the industry, but taking that financial gain from them, bro.
Yeah. They capped the rappers out at a certain max. That's why it ain't gonna be no more like Jay-Z, Dr. Dre's, P. Diddy's, because they don't want no more billionaires and competition like that. They about to be capping them out.
Big facts. If they gonna
Yep,
let
you made
Baby,
enough. You got to get
why
up
you
out of
think
here.
Ti? Why you think Ti went to comedy? He can't eat no more in the rap thing unless he on a
Right.
feature or something, bro. Like
Yeah, but if you
they
in
too
rock and
old
roll, you can eat forever.
forever, my nigga, and have sellout tours forever. You can do
Sell out
comeback tours
tours
and shit.
forever. Like that's where the money at. Like they had I don't even know what band. I want to say Metallica or somebody down at Petco Park. And you know how many seats they had more people in there than the Padres being there, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
hell
telling you,
yeah.
I said this, you know, no disrespect, especially to the wifey, you know, if she watches something, she get pissed off. But we went to the Jay-Z and Beyonce concert at Qualcomm, nigga. I ain't never seen that many people in there. I told her, I said the Chargers should be ashamed of themselves. They ain't never had this many people in this motherfucker, my nigga. I said, that's crazy, my dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They ain't got
They
as many
definitely tapped
charges,
out for
ain't
that
got as many
music.
fans as them two.
Yeah, and then you look at it too. San Diego is a tourist city, military. You know what I mean. So it's a lot of people from different, you know, cities that cheer for different
Rep other
teams.
teams.
And then, like me, I'm from Dago. I don't like the Chargers, so that it's a percentage of San Diegans that don't even rock with the Chargers, and let alone the people that's coming there not Charger fans. So I see why they left.
Yeah, revenue wasn't there.
And I don't see how
They just had National City and Chula Vista locked up. That's about it.
big fact, and I don't see how the mayor let them leave and having their biggest clients leave, bro. Like I don't give a damn what's going on. Y'all staying.
Man, y'all
Right.
bringing Super Bowls here. All
Yeah,
you had to do is get a new one, a
man.
new stadium.
And you
They
built that
blew it. Look
small
at the
ass one.
team.
Like, why would you build that San Diego State one though, bro? And there's no way a Super Bowl would ever be put there, bro. Like you just said, PR, this could have been the Super Bowl destination forever. It's a
Yep.
neutral situation. Always beautiful weather. It's an hour and
Yep.
a half, 2 hours away from LA, so you don't have
Yep.
no issues with rooms or nothing like that. And this is a location where there's no teams here. And this could be like how Pro Bowl used to be Hawaii, Super Bowl San Diego. There's no teams.
Low crime.
Talk to the
Hey,
NFL and let's go ahead and make this the Super Bowl location every year. Never have to worry about bad weather.
yep.
That's why I feel that mayor was dumb as hell to let them leave or even not do that. If you did build that Qualcomm, I mean that stadium down at Qualcomm, you could have just built the NFL stadium for the San Diego State and just use that for the Super Bowl. Like you said, put an NFL logo in the middle of that motherfucker or San Diego SD or something, you know what I mean? And keep it pushing.
That is true. That was a dumb move. But it
Very
was
dumb.
brand involved because I think for it to happen, the people was gonna have to eat a whole lot of money because there
But
was
they
gonna be
eating it
taxes.
already. And even if they kept the Chargers, rest in peace, Pops, you know what I mean? He inside Charger and talking to the Spano family and shit, they said they was investing multiple times to spend their own money to build the stadium, and the Chargers wanted to keep them as a tenant. He was even willing to move the stadium down by the Coors Amphitheater. He was like, I just wanted to be some kind of water in the background of the
Right.
stadium. You San Diego, America's finest city. It needs to have some kind of water view. That's why they were so intense and wanted to do the convention center by Petco Park and be a part of the convention center. And that right there got shut down because it was financially out of pocket for San Diego when the Chargers let the Chargers invest.
Man, they would have
The
made that
Chargers,
money back,
they
man.
didn't want to put up the money. That was the problem. The Chargers didn't want to put up the money. They wanted the city to put up the money,
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
city
that
was
was
like,
the
"We ain't
factor right
taking
there.
all that."
But the
Crazy.
Chargers wasn't going to put up the money if we don't own the stadium. How kind of sense does that make, though?
No,
If,
for even to do the deal, it was either the taxpayers gonna pay for it or the Chargers gonna pay for it. They couldn't come up to a happy meal. The Chargers like, we ain't putting no more dough on it. Y'all gonna have to eat it, and
all right,
that wasn't it.
but
They
then
couldn't
on
sell
top
it to
of
the
it,
people.
But on top of it, though, fam, you know what I mean? That's 100% correct because as a taxpayer, you're gonna be like, "F that, I'm not paying that," just because it's an increase when you ain't gonna even really see that in your
You
in
ain't
your
gonna see
budget.
it. You
But
ain't.
but at
You
the same
ain't, and
time,
you're not
that
gonna
needed
see
to
it.
be something that they could have had private investors. They could have had private investors and talk about this and make this over a year conversation and get the best private investors that they possibly could, my guy, and that could have
Yeah.
been done. The convention center was the best location with the mock-up that they did, all that. Man, that would have been dumb not to, my guy.
They could have switched it out. They probably could have squeezed the stadium over there and took the convention center and put it where Qualcomm was at.
No, it was going to be a part of the convention center, my dude. You didn't see the plans?
Oh no, I didn't even see the
Nah, my
plan.
dude, it was a part of the convention center. You wasn't moving it. It enhanced the
Hey,
convention center.
and the other part about that too is a lot of that property they want to use down there. Father Joe owned that. He ain't giving it up.
Man,
The period.
man, none of that.
The rug stops here. Is
Man,
Father Joe's statement. Y'all can sweep everything. Sweep it. It stops here.
Yeah,
that's
because
funny.
he owned like a real circle in downtown,
Oh
like
yeah,
damn near the
some of the
middle of it.
most valuable property he owned, and some of it's just lots, and they can't touch nothing.
at
That's why
all.
Petco is built how it is built because they couldn't touch nothing.
Yeah,
he he had him push it in downtown.
his family, man, and that's like the most prestige project property in San Diego,
Yeah,
far as La Jolla and all that shit. But as far as downtown San Diego near Petco Park, my dude, you see the prices on kind of like we be trying to look at Airbnbs and shit down there and do all that
man,
just so we can watch a Padre game from the balcony or something. They want damn near 1,400 a night for a 2-bedroom condo. Like nigga,
they
please,
getting it.
and they should say less. They would
Oh, they getting it.
it wouldn't be advertised if they ain't getting it.
Oh, they getting it.
It's crazy. They're putting in the skyline in San Diego downtown is ridiculous now. When I left, I seen all them cranes. I was like, oh, it is going down.
But look at the incentive though that you get to get. You get to be downtown, watch Padre game, go to Padre game, and then go back, take a power nap, get up, get dressed, go out at the gas lab, get drunk as you
Yeah,
want, and walk
and
back to
walk
your room.
home. You go up there,
And
go
no
to sleep,
ticket,
boom,
no
out of here.
DUI, no nothing. Yeah. And
You
get to
just
walk
got to go
home with
past
your
a couple
people
of Father Joe's
making
homies.
hella noise. Yeah, hella noise. You know how they be when they get drunk. Woo! Walking home, yeah. You know, that's that downtown party and
That's
shit.
that gas lamp life.
In the gas lamp district, my dude. Real shit.
That was the spot. Did some things there.
Man. And y'all see this right here. The COO Doug Ramsey of Beyond Meat, they said he was in an argument over a parking spot and bit a nigga nose.
It's crazy.
I seen this. I was like, oh yeah, let me bring this up for the homies. I was like, this is crazy right here.
When I seen that as a topic, I was tripping. Like, what is
Ski
this?
Ski, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, fam? What's up with y'all?
Chilling,
What
chilling.
it do?
Hell yeah, like this shit. I seen this. I was like, put this up for the homies. I was like, this nigga. They said he must have been hungry. Look, you see that? Was he hungry? Yeah, that Beyond Meat ain't meat. That nigga was starving, stomach growling. He seen that nigga nose. You know, on the cartoons, the nigga nose looked like a steak. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. But I want to do that. We can get into the next one. Get into some shoes now. They said Columbia 11 is supposed to be coming back for I think 2023. Yeah, 2023 early. I think this may be the Jordan 11 Christmas shoe. Holiday shoe, should I say? I don't know. They haven't put no dates on it, and I haven't seen any other 11s. PR, you seen any other 11s circulating about coming out in 2023?
Nope.
Yeah, so this right here might be the holiday shoe right here, which ain't a bad shoe. I need this one right here. I remember going down here when these came out. I took my son down and we waited in line. Had the wifey's friend of hers had her daughter and her homegirls go down there and wait in line for us, and then we went down there and took the spots. Like it was at Chic and Plaza, I mean in Mission Valley. That's where I got
That's
these.
where I was at too.
Yeah,
Chic
that's
and
Chic and
Plaza.
Mission Valley. I was at Chic and Mission
In
Valley
Mission
to get
Valley.
these.
Yeah, Mission Valley, Mission Valley.
Real shit.
It was right there by the stairway or by the little walk up where you walk up.
Exactly. And then remember they had the little massage little place right there and all that. And that's where I was sitting right there the whole time. So I didn't have to sit in the line, just chilling right there. And then I put my son in line and they stood in line and we went up in there, got him a pair and me a pair.
Yeah.
Good times. I can't wait for these to come out. I need them 100%.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
all I need. Need those back, and I got on a little OG 11.
Big facts.
Those just came out like in 2016 too, like 2015.
Yeah, 14 or 15 because I
had them. I sold them after I wore them a few times. They start getting yellow. Well, I got them dirty or something.
And then they got another one of these Travis Scott's, bro. Like they releasing every color they can of these, my nigga, and people ain't gonna get tired.
Yeah, those are hard.
Yeah, but I like these, especially with the laces. But they
They about to
figuring out
water it
every
out.
color, yeah, every colorway they possibly can. There's gonna be a series of these motherfuckers, like Series 1, Series 2, something, because I don't see them stopping with these right here with that backward swoosh. They gonna take advantage of it, while it's hot right now.
Man,
I think the lows in look better than the highs to me
for sure.
in certain shoes, especially the ones that just came out, the frag ones. Like the lows look way better than the highs to me.
Yeah, they look
Definitely.
more comfortable. I can drive a whole lot better on the lows and highs. I try to tear my shoes up. I better take them off when I'm driving. I don't like, thrashing my shoes like that.
Because ain't
The lows.
the original lows, I think is one of the best Travis Scott's release far as the ones. Like I think that
Yeah.
one is one of the best ones. The brown one, I think the lows is one of the
Mm-hmm.
best ones to me. But these is hard right here. And then they got these seafoam fours. I like this colorway right here. Gonna be out next year too. Next year gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to pick and choose next year because I'm do like what PR was saying. We talked about on one of the shows a couple of months ago. Like instead of just getting a gang of GRs, keep that 200 up and go and reach back with something that you really want. You know what I mean? And put that towards something you really want. If it's a $600 shoe, instead of getting a shoe that you really don't want, put that 200 with something else. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
that's what I think I'm gonna be doing next year on my reach backs because it's a gang of shoes coming out next year. But I think I'm gonna do a couple of reach backs instead of just getting them because right now I'm running out of space in here, and I ain't about to just be a whole GR cabinet around this motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, like I'm looking at some shit right now. Like I see about 20, 30 pair of shoes that can get my nigga. Like I'll
Man,
never wear these, and these are just sitting around, and these some straight GRs.
yeah. You gotta, and then, after a certain amount of time, shoes start to go bad. If you ain't wearing them, so it's better off move them, than let them go bad.
Especially when you got like 3 and 4 colorways of different. Like I can have like a 3 or 4, a 5, a 6 in the same colorway, my nigga. And it's like I would never wear that. Like just look at it like the Carmines. Like I don't see myself putting the Carmines over the fire. I'll put the fire red foes on before I rock the Carmines. You know what I mean? That just mean like why would I keep? And I got 2 pair of the Carmines. 3.
Right,
I got
right.
two double ups of the 2021s and then the OGs. And it's like, when would I wear these motherfuckers?
Yeah, yeah.
The racer blue or the sport blue Jordan 5s. When am I gonna wear those? You know what I mean? I got Oreo 5s, my new black and white shoes. I would never put those on over the military black foes or the frag 3s or the free throw line 3s. Like I would never put those on over that. So why am I gonna keep or even the fucking the Concord 11s? It's like, well, why would I keep these motherfuckers? Or even the fucking taxis 12s? Like why would I put them on over all them? It's just shit sitting around that I don't need.
You might be able to talk about those Concord 11s.
No, I'm keeping Concord 11. I'm saying I wouldn't rock the Oreo 5s over the Concord 11s. So why am I gonna keep the Oreo 5s?
Yeah, I just be the freshest chef at work, so I just put shit on and go to work.
Yeah, them them
Since that's
them
since that's the
shit
only
like
place
that'll
I'm
never
at
go
all day.
nowhere. Concords, the breads, the 7210s, the cap and gowns, like them ain't going nowhere.
I'm just saying. You know?
That's what one of the ones I'm reaching back for too. I need the Space Jams. I'm gonna reach back for the Space Jams because I got the
I gotta
Gammas.
recheck for those
I got
original
Gammas,
stories.
7210s, the cap and gowns, the Jubilees. They're all black. I need the cap and gowns. I mean the Space Jams. Then they got the Air Penny Twos social status coming out or already. Oh, they coming out what next week or something?
I think the 15th or something like that.
Yeah, like mid October. Them is hard too, and it's the black pair right here, right? And the this pair right here, the first two right here, or is it only
They
one?
They only showed one so far. I've been
With
seeing pictures of that one, but they've only showed that's going to be for sale. They didn't
the
even
black one,
mention that
right?
one. Right, the black one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm seeing. That's why I asked, because I see this one still has the name, the Social Status University Blue. I don't know if they doing it like the recess ones, the black and white ones, and the white ones. I don't know if they doing
Like
it
they
like
just
that.
gonna pop it on the site, not advertise it, but
Yeah,
pop it up there. Yeah,
because
because
it's
that's
labeled that.
I'm kind of torn. I don't want both of them, but I want one of them. I don't know which one I want.
Oh, look at the package.
Yeah, that package is nice.
That's hard.
They got a nice little special packaging on there.
Little hang tag up there with the little shoe and everything.
Yeah,
Oh
why
yeah,
they didn't
they
do the
coming
black
out.
and red one?
Yeah, they coming. They doing these right. They must be doing them both.
Yeah, I need a pair of those. But they ain't post. I haven't seen any pictures of no OG penny tubes coming out anytime soon. So I got a pair over here, the all white joint. So I need another pair.
They got these motherfuckers on there on GOAT for 2,200
That's crazy.
used.
Is that the Soul Collector edition? That's a high price.
And then these are
Oh, the neck
the
faces. The neck faces.
yeah, the next faces. Which one? Which ones? Because they got the lows and
It's the
these right
lows.
here. The right
The
here.
lows with the patches. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, them ain't bad at all.
Yeah, they're a little different.
What is the neck face? What is it? A cartoon or something?
No, I think it's a guy do art. He do like crazy different type of art.
Because I guess it's coming with patches and shit, and you can just put the patches wherever you want to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you can move them around. That's mean. All right. I thought they were stitched in, and that is what it is. But or maybe them is just some extra patches for
Yeah,
like the
just some
clothing
extra.
or something.
Yeah, because it don't. I was about to say because none of these patches right here are on the
Oh,
shoe. That's what I was trying to look at. I don't see them
Okay.
on the shoe.
Yeah. That's what he do that type of that
Oh yeah, they
illustration or
sold
something.
in.
That
They
crazy ass
sold in.
shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to
Damn, they
get me a
got
pair
one
of
right
them.
here for 22,000 right here, my nigga.
What's that? A special box?
Only one left.
That's crazy.
It don't say nothing about no special. It say condition new.
What's going on there? What size is it?
Yeah, something simple, baby. Hold on, y'all. Let me move real quick. Got to get my stomach right.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get them for the patchwork on there. Wonder what kind of special laces it come with.
Yeah, that's crazy right here though. 22,000 for these.
Yeah, that's just some of that bizarre shit that be on there. Sometimes you just gotta ignore it. Ignore that weird shit on there because people be putting crazy ass listings. So man, nobody want to get there.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much the show for tonight. Is there anything else y'all want to jump into or anything that you want to hop into that you missed earlier, Kiski? Is there anything that you on mute? Is there anything you want to jump in? Any topics that you missed earlier that you want to jump into? The PB and PNB rock killing or Coolio or anything like that you want to jump into, or the DJ academics? Okay, here your audio ain't on. There you go. There you go.
Nah, just shit. Just prayer to their family, man. Just unfortunate situations that's going on out here right now, man. Shit, you just gotta stay out the way. You gotta move a certain way, man. You know, cats be thinking just cause they got money, they can move freely out here like that. You can't do that shit, bro.
Big facts. That's what we were discussing. You know what I mean? You got to send your team to go get that food and get it to go and
Right.
relax in your compound. You know what I mean? In the in the privacy of your peoples, my dudes. You don't got to always be out in the public. You know what I mean? You could swing through, film something, do something, keep it pushing it back to your safety net. You know, that's just I just hope. You know what I mean? That not that his death in no vulgar way or anything, but I hope his death can reach out to someone and make them move differently, especially the upcoming ones that's moving with a little bit of change in their pocket and moving with what they say ops and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I just hope that they moving a little different now. You know what I mean?
Then again, you gotta put your people up on game how to move too. You know what I'm saying? Your girl, she gotta know how to move. Then when y'all go somewhere and post, you don't post shit until you get the fuck back home, bruh.
Yesterday, you post yesterday today.
Right.
Like they say with rappers, you ain't supposed to go live. You supposed to when you see me post something, I already left. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I'll be posting 3 days later, bro. Like, hey, if I
Yeah.
go out of town, I don't post that I'm out of town until I'm back in town. You know what
Niggas
I'm saying?
Fact.
I'm not gonna let
anytime
nobody
hey,
try to like
I run
know
up in
I'm
my
out of town.
crib. Yeah,
You
run up in
feel
my
me? Like, oh, he
crib.
out of town.
Man,
Let's see. Niggas don't
yeah,
even know where I'm live, but I still move tactical like that. And I'm a
facts.
nobody. So these niggas need to learn. Nigga, like they just stupid. They gang goofy. You can't be gang goofy, man. You gotta have a little bit of tactical in your living because it's crazy out here. It's like it's the real purge. The young niggas ain't got no type of guidance, and they out here. They think the only way to get on is by taking somebody else's shit. So you gotta roll with some tactics.
Easy
They
come up.
hungry,
They don't want to work for it. They want an easy come up.
man.
And
Hey,
and
Right.
and,
nigga, like
and
superstars all 2020. Now they back to regular. They trying to get that high back.
facts. And they ain't been having nothing to post on the gram. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. They done ran through all their little recycled pictures and shit.
Yeah, that little flashback Fridays and shit, huh?
The
Man, they
real,
done did that
huh?
enough.
Real shit.
Yeah,
Them
I done seen
PPP
a lot
loans
of
and that
from 2
unemployment
years
shit.
ago on Snapchat.
Yeah. Remember when? Yeah, man.
That
You
shit,
better, hey.
it's just unfortunate, man. We just gotta move and be careful, dog. Stay out of the way, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. Gotta stay out the way.
that's why I say I got that one thing I always said I didn't never want to be. You know, you chopping it up with your uncle or a close family member at a family reunion or something. And oh man, you remember when I was a youngster, man? I tell you, I used to have. I never want to be that uncle. You get what I'm saying? I never want to be that one to talk about what I had. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we're gonna try to keep longevity around this motherfucker. We talk
Man,
about
I'm
what we
trying to keep
got.
what I got and add
Yeah,
on to it, man.
exactly. Ain't no talking about what we had, my nigga. And so, real shit. But hey, well, I just once again, man, I appreciate y'all hopping on. Make sure we hopped on here today since I had to cancel last week, and we just went ahead and hopped back on. So we ain't gonna do next week. We're gonna do the matter of fact, ooh, depending on what time the game is next Sunday, because I'm gonna go to the game. The Eagles and the other team, depending on the game, the time of the game is, then I may be able to come home and do it. But I think they may flex it since the Eagles are undefeated still. Just a humble little brag right there that the Eagles are still undefeated. So you know what I mean. The Eagles still undefeated around this motherfucker. So I had to so they may flex the game. You know how the NFL do and make this a Sunday night football game. So we may be playing at like 5:30 Pacific Standard Time instead of 1 o'clock like we would normally do, or should I say 10 o'clock like we would normally do on the West Coast. But I'll let y'all know during the week once I hear any updates or whatever, and let y'all know if we're just gonna go live next week. Also, since we didn't do the week before or whatever. But once again, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go ahead and do y'all outros, and then we'll do the on feet. Before we go, we let Kiski hop on first with the what's on feet today and get his outro
Uh,
in.
Shit, hold on real quick. I'm at the red light and shit.
We about to have you crash, man.
I got I got the Prestos on. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see your hang time getting there, man, too, with the dreads, bro. Every time you hopping on, they getting longer and
Oh
longer.
yeah, yeah.
You
You
got
know,
some
niggas
miracle
swinging
grow.
a little bit, man. Niggas swinging a little bit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black boy, what you got?
uh, There's that
Hey,
button at.
matter of fact, while we got you on the solo, I forgot
Oh,
to bring out them Jordan 1 taxis. Since we got you on the solo, I forgot
okay.
that was one of the topics for tonight.
We'll go with the foot. It was the freshest chef today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the roll tides.
Yeah,
What you
Niece
thinking about
wanted.
those?
Oh man, we didn't already been to the bar. Me and Niece went to the bar and had fun.
He laced
Yes,
him up,
sir.
put it right to the foot.
Yeah, immediately. I mean, if I cop, I rock.
And you
It's,
can't go wrong with that colorway too. That could match
that
a lot of
colorway
things.
crazy. It got me looking at Pittsburgh jerseys.
Man.
Hey,
Or
hey,
go with
hey,
a
way better
Pittsburgh
than
Penguin
Pollen's,
jersey.
huh?
Go with a Pittsburgh Penguin jersey so you ain't got to be
That,
repping the Steelers. You know what I mean?
that's that. Yes, I was thinking about getting a penguin too. It's funny.
Or Pirates. They all the same color. That's one thing about Pittsburgh. All they teams is
All
black
the
and
shit the
yellow,
same
black and
color,
yellow.
but
Fam
they
Pam.
definitely. Ooh,
Oh, yes, sir. There you are. Them is
Got
hard as
these
hell
on,
right
man.
there.
Yeah, I
yeah,
like these, man. They're one of my favorite shoes right now. I'm wearing them.
them
Yeah, I
crazy.
might get another pair.
Big facts. Them is hard as hell right there. Oh, shit. Let me go. So, once again, I had to throw in that humble brag representing them Eagles, man. Got that Darius Slay jersey on today, even though my boy didn't finish the game, but we handled it for him. Shout out to Zach McPherson holding it down for him. I ended up running into Zach McPherson, brother out here at the outlets also. And it's coincidence he got to finish the game with us today at corner, you know what I mean, for the injured Darius Slay. But shout out to my Eagles. Shout out 93 Thunderfresh too. Wouldn't be able to hop on tonight, but I know he'd have been up here representing with your boy too. But for tonight, I got on the AIs, man, the tunnels to match that
Yeah.
Eagles. I don't know if you can
Okay.
see it.
Yeah,
Got that to match the Eagles. That's the Eagle AI. You know what I mean? The tunnels. AI.
Hey, what it
Philly
got on the
boy.
insole?
Um, Let me see if I could take it out. Nope, that motherfucker ain't coming
It
out.
ain't no joke taking that thing out. I
Yeah, that
tried,
ain't
bro. I
coming out.
was stuck.
It ain't coming out at
But
all.
it got something in there.
Yeah, it's like only the strong survive or some shit like that. And
Okay, the
uh,
tattoo.
yeah, the tattoo and all that little shit
Okay,
right there. But
okay.
these things, I'm glad that I went up on these. I wear a size 10. And with non-Jordans, I typically, especially basketball shoes, I typically get like a 10.5. But on these, I got an 11. And these motherfuckers, it's like the perfect size, give me comfortability. And then like say if I went to Philly and it's cold, I can double up my socks. That was another reason why I wanted to do this, because this would be a shoe that I wore in Philly. And that's like kind of like the same thing that I do with my jerseys. I go up just in case, you go to Philly and you want to throw a hoodie underneath or some shit like that. But you know what I mean? That was on feet, and I appreciate all y'all once again for hopping on tonight with your boy. And like I said, I'll keep you guys in the loop in the near future to let us know if we're gonna hop on next week or the week after, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the week after because I'm gonna be in Dago at a funeral. So I'll let y'all know what's the business. But once again, I appreciate y'all. PR, Key Ski, Block Boy, Cali Rod, 93 Thunder Fresh, Johnny J's. Appreciate y'all, man. And I'll holla at y'all next time.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all, my brothers.
Yep.
Yes, sir.